key choices. Alt left to go back is terrible, so I changed that to escape. I've actually imported the IDA key bindings, but the only ones I care about are that and of course pressing X to C. You can see the context here is a computed call.
George, you get a Twitch notification.
You didn't get one?
Just a minute. Oh, I got an email.
Oh.
Wait, right now.
Oh, right now. Oh, so that's where everybody comes from. I see. When it's delayed, now all the people are showing up.
Are they?
Yeah, we got lots of people now.
It just came.
Hello. Oh, we're up to 92 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I figured this would make a good stream. You see this? Star code pointer. So let's look into the decompiler code, which I've already brought up here for GHIDRA. And let's try to understand how this is working. Oh, I got a new Visual Studio code. Java 12 supported. Well, this is written in Java 11. So we're going to try to figure out how this works. Why is that? Stupid Visual Studio code.
Oh my God, so much dirty.
What's dirty?
There's so much dirty clothes. Around your house.
Oh, are you doing laundry?
Yeah.
Can you wash your towels?
Yeah.
But don't wash them with anything else except for the sheets.
Wait, why?
Because they're dirty.
What do you mean?
Don't wash them with my clothes.
Wait, why not?
Because they're dirty. The towels are extremely dirty. The clothes are only a little dirty.
Oh my God, George, what do you think?
The audio's only in the left ear. Is that better? No, but that's the deal, Alex.
No, they're all going in together.
Wait, no, they're not.
Yeah.
But they're not.
You have so much clothes and dirty towels.
But you can put the sheets over the towels, but you can't put the clothes over the towels. You can put your clothes over the towels. Whatever you want to put over the towels is your prerogative, not my clothes.
What do you prefer, clothes washing or towels washing right now?
Towels washing. I have plenty of clothes.
Okay.
But you might have to fold the ones in the dryer and put them away. Hi, Shahanios, you're a subscriber. Welcome. So this is the steering firmware from a Honda Civic. Hi, Haircut Jimmy, you're a subscriber too. So what we're trying to fix today is this. So instead of saying pointer, find in table lookup. By the way, just to give you guys some context, ivar7 param1 psvar8. So these are the torque tables. How do you make an array? How to do this? How do I make an array in GHIDRA? So I've never really used GHIDRA before. So I'm going to be kind of bad at this. Data, create array. Ooh, enter the number of array elements. Maybe we can tell from this. Oh, that's just an input to this function. Why does xrefs takes forever? ivar13. Looks like 1FE can be the max, but it also comes from somewhere else. Param2 is passed in through that function. Okay, this is extremely complex. We're just going to look at the table and figure out how big the table is. psvar8 is either this pointer or this pointer, and this is passed in as 8. What's ivar7? Oh, that might not be a size thing. See? Okay, we are going to fix the bug, but first we're going to find in table lookup. Oh, I'm not looking at the right thing. Okay.
Oh my God.
This is do torque curve lookup. Here we go. These are the pointers I'm looking for. And this is a pointer table lookup. This is table lookup. That's what I want to see. Okay, cool. The audio in the left ear seems like a problem. Let's see what we can do about that. Well, it's probably just because this is a stereo microphone. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, audio sounds fine. Okay. I mean, I guess we can put it here, but then it's harder for me to see the screen. Yeah, it's fine. Is that better? Now we can do real ASMR stuff. You can hear me over here on the left, and you can hear me over here on the right if I don't fall off my chair. All right, cool. Well, now it is because I fixed it. So if we go back, you can see this is the actual function that looks up the torque in the Honda Civic. So I really want to understand this code before. Oh, you're only hearing stuff on the left? All right, well, then you know what? I'm putting the mic back over here because, you know, it's too much for me. All right, cool. Can I please make the font a little bigger? I haven't the slightest idea how to do that. Now we're going to have to hear the washing machine all stream.
No, close the door.
Does that make it okay? All right, so D, it's the same. Is it supposed to be the same hotkey? I try not to rebind hotkeys when I use programs because please quit GHIDRA. I have IDA open as well. This is that same stuff in IDA. But no, GHIDRA is GHIDRA's nice. Wait, what was I pressing to do that? D for data? Oh, it changes from B to D. Okay, it's B, and D usually means disassemble, and disassemble there means C, even though C is already used for many things. Okay. Create array. Let's try something like 10 and see what we get. Oh, but I don't like that it just hides them. Oh, here we go, space. Ah, beautiful. And do I have that character? Okay, cool. Number of array elements, 85. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe there's 8, and we all know that 9 times 8 is, well, who knows what that is? That's a big number. 9 times 8 is 71? That's not right. 9 times 8? What's 9 times 8?
72.
Oh, 72. Good call. Oh, wait, did I just make an array of arrays? No. Oh, wait, good thing this has undo. That's something IDA doesn't have. Wait, but I want to change the array size of this. Huh. Do you see what I did there? I made an array of arrays, which was actually really cool that that worked. And that's almost what I want. Create array. What if I change it to 9? Let's see what happens. Okay, no, it's doing 9 by 10. So that's not actually editing the existing array. Oh, GHIDRA's hard to use. Okay. Choose word 10. You're gonna make some mate? That's a good choice, bro. I'm gonna create array. You know what? I can undo this, and then I can just go back here. And it's actually 9 by, and I want to make a 8 array on top of that. And that's going to do exactly what I want, I believe. Yeah. Which one of those is 9? Oh, it's more than that. No, it's only 7. Yeah, because these are the data, you see. And these are the, I have to figure out how to edit this. There has to be a way. Fixed audio by changing to mono. Wait, okay, let's check my OBS and see if it's actually messing up. We can fix this. We have the technology. Okay, well I see that it's a little bit unbalanced. Yeah. Yeti stereo microphone. Yeti stereo microphone. Yeti stereo wait, no, it's still unbalanced. Even if I hold it over here, that's terrible. Is that better? Huh. Well, something's like broken. What's up? Why is it not balanced? Okay. We're going to seriously investigate the microphone issue. We're going to open a bipartisan committee to investigate the microphone issue. No, but why is it? Just look, you can see it. It's not balanced. How could that even be a thing? It's not like it's actually stereo. Okay, we're going to try something crazy. We're going to unplug and replug the microphone. Okay, it's still unbalanced. Let's check the advanced audio properties. Balance. Oh, okay, that's in the right. I played with the input modes. Okay, that's not balanced. Is that balanced? Is that balanced? Is that balanced? No, that's unbalanced. But no, this doesn't make sense, all right? Because balance there is set to the middle. We can down mix to mono. Oh, that fixes everything. No, but I don't want to down mix to mono. We want to get to the bottom of the... Yeah, I know, but no, that's terrible. I want stereo to work because you people deserve stereo sound. No, it's not fine. Look, you can see the top one going up more than the other one. Mono is king. Is the problem with the mic? No, I know, but if I go over here, it's still left, and if I go over here, it's still left, right? So this is not the problem. Yeah, we need stereo, that's right. Nah. Guys, we don't have time for this now. We're on a mission. We're not going to get distracted by the stupid sound. We're just going to down mix to mono. Though, I don't know, like, does GarageBand have settings for this? I know it works fine if I set it to mono. Wait, are you the guy who got banned from PSN? No, but you're the guy who got timeouted on my channel. Yeah, I looked at the knob. Well, that's terrible. What?
What was that?
Oh, it was terrible.
Alright, I'll come back and finish your laundry later.
Okay, thanks, dear. Do you want my key? No, you can just come up. It's fine.
I'll be here.
I'll be here. No. We're just going to stick with, we clearly anchored the audio gods, but if you have any idea, there's no knob that talks about balance or anything. There's just gain and pattern. That was a terrible noise. Bye-bye. All right. We're done. It was funny. It's over. We're still gonna figure out how arrays. Whoa! How'd I just do that? Data settings. No. How do I uncreate an array? Without using undo? I don't know. No, we actually want 9 times 7, which there's got to be something like, I don't know, 63. Is that about right? Sounds good. Well, I wouldn't say the Honda software has a bug. I would say that the Honda software doesn't have as much torque as people might like. So we're actually trying to fix a bug in GHIDRA. I'll just pointer to word array. Let me just make this an array as well. I wouldn't say it's a bug in GHIDRA. It could very well be that I just don't know how to use the software. But okay, so this is enter name is torque table IDX. Oh, and look how it changes to PTR. That's really nice. And this is torque table val. Perfect. All right, so now here we can see and do torque curve lookup. Yeah, there's got to just be a setting for this because these pointers, oh, it's probably because they're in RAM. Oh, this might be really easy, okay? So if it thinks that that pointer is mutable, it's not going to want to change it. But if it thinks it's unmutable, it'll change it. Ah, this might actually be easy. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so what this is doing, this is an indirect lookup, right? So it's a PC relative indirect lookup. But I believe it has this whole region marked as RAM, so if it was mutable, how does GHIDRA deal with structs? I don't know, I haven't really done structs yet. But let's see if we can do this. Where's the memory map? Configure? I don't think it's that. Display function graph? Ooh, let's see what this looks like. Well, that just like seg faulted. Oh no, here we go. Oh, this is kind of nice. Function graph browser. In a way, it's better than IDA. In a way, it's worse than IDA. Okay. Oh, when will I continue on the checkmate exploit? I remembered every reason that I hate jailbreaking. And stopped working on it. But I have still been playing with GHIDRA, which I really do like. Symbol table, symbol tree, memory map. Memory map. Oh, that's what I want. Aha. Okay. Yeah, so it thinks it's RWX. Let's just get rid of the W. Oh my god, that fixed it. Oh, GHIDRA is so smart. Look how it now says table lookup. Wow, that's the smartest thing I've ever seen. It didn't even make me reanalyze it. Bros at the NSA. You know when they say, like, you ever seen those signs in Veronica? You know the sign in Veronica Mars? This is your God government. You know what I'm talking about? I spelled God wrong. It's on Keith Mars's wall in Veronica Mars. No. I swear it's in Veronica Mars, guys. There's a sign on the wall that has the slogan of the US government, and it says, "This is your God." And that's how I feel right now. Wow, that was just incredible. There's the whole stream done in 20 minutes. Oh, I'm so happy I thought of that too. All right. So now, let's see what's actually going on. So this stuff's actually RAM. I wish it would automatically, like, figure out where the RAM is. It should. We can create the... Is that one memory map? Script manager, memory map. Edit? Add? Aha! Read write, block name, real RAM, initialize, say uninitialized. Now it's that. Okay, wait, so what do? I reanalyze? Auto-analyze. Is that gonna turn those to, oh. First I thought it was lagging, but then I realized I was just on the wrong screen. Go. Oh, this is so good. times 9. Wow. Okay, the only thing missing that I would love to see in GHIDRA, NSA is yes. Oh, the NSA is a bunch of geniuses, man. This software's so good. Like, look how nice. This disassembler is better than hex rays. This is so good. Torque row choice. Wait, what? There we go. It's pretty good. Context data. Oh, look, now it's doing these as data. Oh, the reanalysis worked. Man, this is good. Okay, the only thing that I think GHIDRA is really missing is when you click on something, in IDA, it lights them all up. So maybe we can figure out how to do that. I don't even know. I just want to look at the code in this stream. You know in IDA, like if I click this, it would light this one up too. It's like really good. But I bet you that's like really deep in there. Uses of byte data type. So that's not what I meant to. You know what, let's rename this because it's not RAM. Program, we'll name this one RAM. Oh, we actually know which processor this is. There's a data sheet somewhere. It's one of those Renesas things. Honda Civic steering processor. This is useless. The only place that might have it is actually my code Blue Talk. Meh, never mind. Too hard to find. Doesn't matter that much. I think I guessed the RAM location's right. If we find weird ones that don't match, we'll know. See, but like, okay, one of the things I don't like about this is I actually don't think, yeah, because that's not a RAM address. So we want to make it smaller. Maybe I just got the length wrong. Can I edit this? Split a block. End address. Say it goes to like, well, we can just go to BF. Now we can delete this block. There's probably no references in here. Yeah. So part of the problem is, yeah. So these are not actual references, and this is messing up. Those are just negative numbers, and we don't want to do that. So that, yes. Oh no! GHIDRA crashed, but it seems okay. Oh, all of these address FFFFFF. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to avoid. So I don't know, let's try the auto analysis again. Let's see if those go away. Because those are not addresses. Okay, so you see the analysis progress down here. No, those shouldn't be there. You know what? Whatever. They're not affecting me right now. When they do affect me, that's a good later problem. Table lookup, find a table lookup. Oh, this is so good. Its typing is pretty good as well. Like this. And I understand that it's a byte comparison, but I don't actually want that to be a char. There's ways to fix this in IDA. Properties? No. D? No. All these casts. We actually already did what the stream came to do, and all you had to do was set the memory map to mark the memory as not writable. It was actually absolutely brilliant. It's exactly the feature you'd expect. If anyone from the NSA is watching and just saw that, man, you guys really killed it. Okay. I can show you a little bit about what I'm doing, and then there's going to be a short stream because it was so easy. I thought we'd have to go into the code. Like I prepared, I got the GHIDRA code ready. The decompiler is written in C++. All right, maybe we can understand this. So if you look here, do torque curve lookup is being called with this, times 9 because it's typed. Wow, that's so good. Okay, you see how this is times 9? Then the 9 is, the 9 is just the number of entries. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. Multiply it by torque row choice, and the reason it's times 9 is because it knows that this is a short pointer. So that's actually correct pointer arithmetic in C. Oh, this thing really written by geniuses. These are the tables that controls how much torque your Honda Civic puts on the steering wheel. Is there a way to just name variable, retype variable? What does .22 mean? Well, that looks better. Try to retype it. Do torque curve lookup. Okay, and this is the max thing. Where's this number coming from? Torque input clamp. So you can see here this is being clamped to torque input clamp. I don't know what this is. Oh. This is a pointer to somewhere? See, I don't know why it's, when I press X on that, it says use of. There's also a way to like toggle P code display here, apparently. What is this? Go to the next different byte value. Display bytes? Huh. Display function call tree, bookmarks. Where's the decompiler? Oh, there it is. This decompiler is so good. No, there's not a debugger. But yeah, so this is clamped input value. It's less than 0, flip it around. Okay, and then it checks again. If it's greater than 0, it flips it back around. That's the output value. That's like an unclamped output value. Why is it? Type does this have? how do I check the type of this? Retype global. Oh, it's a short pointer. All right, cool. So this is like the output of, see, this is kind of stupid too, because that's +8 there. And that's a real 8, which means it's A0, so it's different. Okay, so that's just one of the infuriating things about this code. And it's amazing. Like, this is the code that's running in the Honda Civic steering firmware. And they use global variables all over the place. You shouldn't do this. Amtresh, thank you for gifting a sub. If you love GHIDRA, please subscribe to the NSA. Please pay your taxes. You know what? Honestly, I feel better about paying my taxes this year, knowing that they open source GHIDRA. This is true. Just true. Another difference between GHIDRA and IDA is GHIDRA's decompiler works for every processor. So they have a processor like intermediary language called SLAY, which decompiles this to P code. Let's see if we can display P code. What? Edit code layout? I don't even know. But alright, so it really keeps it on, but like it would be nice if I could click on that and... Why, when I press X, does it think it's use of short data type? Like, this just has to be some bug in the key bindings, because that's definitely not what I want. That's not what anybody would want. X has to mean two things. No, find references to. Oh. Yeah, I want to reorder that. Can I do that? See, the problem is the first thing it's doing is the data type manager plugin. I actually want to remove it from that. But I can't. Click in the box. Clicking in the box doesn't work. I don't know. Okay, where is torque row choice coming from? Is this a global variable? Yes, it is. Oh, and I used to call it row selection. I see. So we can actually, I don't think we need a name for that. I think it'll automatically become, how do I reset the name to be the pointer? Is there any, remove label. Ah, perfect. Oh, that's so good. You see how it automatically calls it pointer and like does exactly what you want because the NSA is brilliant? Dan Verschago, thank you for subscribing to my channel. So these 9s, okay. So let's see. Number of keys. Number of keys. -1 int char number of keys. Char is, I want to change that type. Find uses of char, show references to address. So let's see what this is actually doing. So remember, keys is an array of shorts, vowels, and this is like, it's like a lookup in a table. Right? So if we go back, we can see the table we're actually doing the lookup in. We can go like do torque curve lookup, and this shows, here we go, table lookup. So this is the value that's being looked up. Those are the indexes, those are the values, and that's the number of indexes, or the number of keys. Oh, this code's so easy to read now. Auto create structure. Not what I wanted. So this is like main steering function. I have some better names for these things in IDA, I believe. We can look at what the same function looks like in IDA. I call it, that's do torque curve lookup. The one before it doesn't have a name. And this is electronic torque table lookup. I don't know how good any of these names are. Do R5. So what's the ABI for this stuff? All this does table lookups. So this is like the final torque curve lookup. Let's see what this function does. We should be able to trace it all the way through because I have the can stuff. I have the can stuff somewhere as well. I really give things terrible names. So it's E4. E4 is the steering command for a Honda. So we'll just call this can. Oh, this is slow. Can receive E4. Oh, and it's so nice to be able to look at things in C. But again, this is all just use of globals everywhere. I don't know what that is. I call this function can checksum. Yeah, oh, it's right here. Oh, wow, look how easy it is to read and see. You can confirm that that's actually the can checksum function. If you want to see, we'll bring up the same code in openpilot. Yeah, look at that. That code's in openpilot. You can go find it. Confirm it's the same. So the Honda checksum would be in self-drive car Honda can. That's what it looks like in Python. Yeah, you can see it's basically the same thing, except written more stupidly with a lot of casts. Call that CKSum. I don't know what IVAR is. It's like a counter. It's not really even used. Oh, well, so we know what the inputs to can checksum are. This is address. Program1. Well, okay, so the problem here is that this is just the wrong type. I change that to unsigned char star. Yeah, that looks so much better. Call this address. Call this len. Call this that. Ah, beautiful. Look how good that looks. Now, I mean, you see, it's the same as this Python right here. I don't know why it feels like it has to do these 27 casts. Uint checksum, that's right. I don't know. Can receive E4. Okay. So this checks the checksum. I really wish when I clicked it, it would light up. Maybe someone has a fix for that. GHIDRA click variable light up all variable. Of course it's useless. Okay. Try the middle mouse button. Oh! FKN Dean. Killing it, bro. Oh, that's sick. Middle click. That middle click. Haha. NSA thought of everything. They my bros. Okay, so if the checksum 0, end it with 0, I assume it has to be a good thing. Yeah. Can E4 status. So let's check the DBC file and let's figure out what the E4 message is supposed to look like. So we can go in here. That's good. You know what? We should change the title of this. Nah, Honda steering firmware. Yeah, something about that. Yeah, whatever. Because we solved the problem so fast. So here, this is it's in the Civic Touring. So we can look at steering controls. Here we go. So 228. If you go 228 to hex, it's going to be E4. So steer torque is the first 16 bytes. So let's see if we can find the actual CAN data. Let's see how much I did in IDA with respect to this. Oh, actually, you know what? I know exactly what a CAN data is. It's the thing that's passed to the checksum function. No shit. All right. So this is actually an array. Let's do this carefully. We're going to call it CAN data. And then we're going to make it an array that's 8 long. Create array. Wow, it's a lot of array. 8. Okay. And we're just passing CAN data here. Now if CAN data is used anywhere else. What does this function do? Wow, that's complex looking. Is this used anywhere else? Used in a lot of places. That's crazy complex. Do I have a name for it? No. Verify CAN message with table. Is it the same address? Okay, well, maybe old me knew what I was doing. Call it verify CAN message with table. X14. See what it does. Let's first change the type of this. This is just dat. And the type is uchar. Probably some table somewhere. I don't know. Maybe this actually does the receive. I mean, this is looks like it's actual. I don't know. I mean, this looks like MMIO, right? Okay, if it receives successfully, we're going to do the checksum on the data. Where do things like this come from? Oh, middle click, boys. PU var 2. Where does this come from? GBR. By the way, GB's married. Yo, Ash, you from the NSA? The NSA is, bro, GB's married. Yo, either way, I mean, I think we can say a bunch of things about this. Right? I mean, this here, despite being part of these PU vars, is clearly, what do we call it? Steer torque. Let's call it E4 steer torque. That stuff's like counter and checksum. I'm going to call this one can E4 status alt. Now let's see where this goes. Not use of short data type. No. Oh, I click on it here. Okay, so it's written to here. It's initialized here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Can init E4. We can just rename this. Man, this program is so good. Okay, so here's where we read it in. I don't know what that does, but this is the good one. Okay, cool. Read E4 steering torque. So if we really want to make safe modifications to this firmware that we're really sure what they do, we want to like understand what this whole parsing path looks like. So here it's multiplying it. I believe that's the square root of 3. It's checking some bounds. This doesn't look right. Why would it build this all and then maybe the return doesn't actually matter. Okay, so this reads the steering torque and it looks like it sets it into here. We'll call this processed steering torque. Well, you know what? Well, let's just call it E4 steer torque DDB4. That's all it's doing. This is some processing function. It looks like it runs every once in a while. Let's go here, right click there, go there. I do wish Xrefs was faster. Wait, how come X isn't working? References. Show references. I don't understand why I couldn't press X and do that. Okay. So that's what writes it. Where's it read? Param. Why does it think that's a param? Oh, it's like a param to a function? I see. Oh, there we go. Now we're back where we were. Okay, perfect. I don't know what that's for, but here is, like, here's the function we were in before, and we see it just gets passed in there. Perfect. Unfortunately, it does get, oh, here we go. So this is just steer torque 4. If it's less than 0, it adds 3, shifts it over. Man, this is complex. Dereferences it as an integer, which I guess it is an integer because it was multiplied by stuff. If it's less than 0, it adds 3. It shifts it over 2 and makes it a short. Then it does some other complicated bullshit, and then it saves it over here. So let's call this E4 torque pass-through. DB4. It's only written 2. Great, not useful. So it's also passed in here to electronic torque table lookup. These other values are passed in here. There's also a speed table. This might be the speed table. Torque row choice. Why is that 12? And how do I make that not hex? I don't know if I can. Yeah, so these are tables very similar to. According to this, there's 12 tables. Oh no, it's just, oh, it's 12 because it wasn't. Ah, I get it. All right, it's still times 9, so it's probably the same 72 as before. Let's create an array and see if 72 makes sense. Yeah, I think 72 makes sense. No. It's actually 1 less. So if it's 1 less, 72 minus 9 is 63. There we go. Yeah, because you see this reference is here. So create array. Yo, I trust the NSA, man. I'm an American. They're not like the, you know, FBI. The FBI busts Americans, man. The NSA, like, I don't know. As Lil Wayne would say, they spy on all of our shit. I think this is speed. So this is the speed clamp. I'm not sure what it does with this. Torque speed clamp. Read it here. Oh. What? I don't know. Of course, we only write to it. Oh, this one gets read. I hate they use global variables. Don't do it. Torque, speed, clamp, copy. Let's figure out where this is read. No. The speed table lookups, torque, speed, clamp, copy. Here, go, look, read. An electronic torque table lookup. So what's called here? Here we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Because the thing passed in here. Well, I don't know about that. That can't be the only use of param2, is it? No! The only use of param2 is that plus 6. So this E4 steer torque isn't actually used there. Just that plus 6 to make CVAR 1. Oh, I love that I found this click, though. Bro, with the click, you know what you're doing. Torque, speed, clamp, copy. Where is this used? Multiplied. Yeah. That's not what I expected. It's like it's a scaling factor or something. Yeah, global variables everywhere is also extremely dangerous and hard to analyze. Multiplied. All right, let's try going at it from the other way and seeing where the input to this comes up, because this is the input. So this is torque input. We know that. I already have here clamped input value. Here we go. Why doesn't it resolve this? I don't know what that plus 8 is supposed to be. Times R4. So why doesn't it resolve that to this, which it should be? So this is annoying. That is hard to resolve. Because of this 8 here. I don't know why it didn't resolve this. I guess it's too far away. Cold, put my hoodie on. Worked out this morning. One day, I want to take a shirtless picture on Instagram. Yeah, what? Why does this say equals question, 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 question? This resolves fine. Oh. Wait. I don't think this is right. So it calls this, and then this is a pointer. Oh, I should check the type of this. That's a little annoying. No, it's int. But it's not. I don't know. It's just doing 2 dereferences. Is this a pointer or not? Let's figure out what writes to it. Yes, it's a pointer. It's a pointer that we don't know the stuff for. Well, it's okay that it's a pointer. Let's call it pointer torque stuff. This is all an electronic torque table lookup. Why don't they show me what function it's in? Function name. Here we go. Why was that not default? That's so good. All right, so yeah. All of this is in electronic torque table lookup. All right, good. Which is in speed clamp copy. Though. Is this the same +8? I don't know. Just see this +8? Why is this an undefined? Where's the one with 8? Not even here. 8, R10. That's what's being set there. Okay. Type undefined 2. Let's type int. It's being cast to undefined 2. For some reason it can't tell what type it is. What type is it when we look it up? And so this is electronic torque table lookup and Duke torque curve lookup. It's a short. So we can just retype this as a short. Yeah, and then this is the torque. Yeah, and this can like add things or subtract things from the torque. This comes in from there, which comes in from there, which is actually param1. What is param1? IVAR7. IVAR7 comes from here, which is this. What is this? Not uses of short data type. No, not what I want. This. So we write it here. Comes from this function, which comes from here. Okay, this is a rabbit hole. What does this function do? Not too much stuff. This is my Bitcoin address. Go to towerroot.com. Do I still have a good one on there? Towelroot.com. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Because active roots are so last summer. Yo, let's listen to that. Wait, open Spotify. There we go. Wait, is that really what I linked to from that? This is kind of comma.ai related. So what this is, Honda Civics can't steer below 12 miles an hour. So if you just change this 28 to a 0, it fixes it. Input speed. I think it's kph times 2. also scary that can be negative sometimes. Properties. I want that to just be a well, it's greater than 1. The main thing I don't understand is this shift right 1. Like, would make sense, but it shifts it left there when it does the key lookup. If val is less, then save the output. Char number of keys. Why is it adding number of keys there? Add 1 if it's less than 0. And that's what you return. Let's see what finding table lookup is actually supposed to return. Table lookup. Just the index. It always assumes that there's one extra one at the end, so. It's like actually going to be a value at the, oh, so it just, no, it should be an index, so that's correct. It's the number of keys. Oh, it's binary search. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's clever. Ah, who gets it? See what it's doing? Yeah, okay. So if it's less than, yeah. If it's less than, it closes that off. So it does binary search. Yeah, very cool. Cool. All right. The only way that we're really going to answer that question is if the only way we're really going to answer the question is if we just get that to compile quickly and see. So let's just do that. Table. Let's see. Can even write tests based on this decompiled code. Let's copy and paste the tables. Do input torque clamp. That's not that. It's called which one? No, not any of these. Do torque curve lookup. That's it. Here we go. Actually have that in the README. Short IDX 9 short so table lookup, I pass in the value. Say I want to look up hex 100, IDX val 9, short ret. Not a type def. Cool. Let's actually just make them hex. Perfect. All right. So now we can answer the question. What happens if we run off the end? 1680. I guess we got lucky. And then the zeros. I doubt it. Cool. My only concern is that this. Oh, it checks it right at the top there. If keys is less than val local. If val local is less than key subret. Oh, so it doesn't even do that. Oh, that's beautiful. Good, smart people wrote this code. Confirm running off tables is okay. Good. Beautiful. All right, cool guys. That's gonna be a hard one to follow. Maybe you all will follow it later in the archive. Is it question time? Anyone have any quick questions before we go? So for reference, what we did today is we just confirmed, we found that it wasn't actually a bug in GHIDRA. We just had to, I'm not asking questions about fucking keyboards. Wasn't actually a bug, we just had to set it to not writable. And we figured out that it's safe to run off the table, and I'm a little concerned about the speed thing now because it seems like it's a multiply. Why are we doing this? Well, wouldn't it be nice if your Honda, instead of turning like this, could turn like this? You know? What's the theory behind square root of 3 being a right shift of n? So I believe that's, we can bring this up in Python. DDB4. Let's do DDB4. Why isn't this RL wrapped? Shift left 5. Oh, well, no, that's not going to work. So if we take some number like 1000 and we multiply it by DDB4, and then we right shift it 0F, we get like this, right? And then if we do import math.square-root-3, we get basically the same thing. Does that make sense? Why is it multiplied by the square root of 3? Well, so it's a torque. It probably has to do with the fact that it's like a 3-phase motor or something. I couldn't tell you exactly. I don't really know what the units are. Where's the razor blade? It's for sale. You want to buy it? Geohot at Gmail if you want to buy it. I'll sell it to you. Just, yeah, like, just name a fair price if you want it. It's yours. Yeah, it's a multiply and then a shift. So is this a way to do a divide without actually doing anything in float? So it's like an integer division. I'm using a 13-inch MacBook, but you know, come on, guys. No answers about. No, we're not answering questions about old projects either. We are going to come back to TwitchCock. TwitchCock will happen again, but I worked today, so I had to work today. Some more cool bit tricks. I don't know any. I just copied that from the code. Could I make a course on something? What's TwitchCock? Check my GitHub. This was just a little side project. This is what I did today. And we uncovered something concerning, which is something's a multiply that I didn't think was a multiply. $1 million followers. Client, much nicer than GCC. GCC is unreadable garbage. You're asking how I got into college? All right, since I think it's too late for any of this to have content. Nah, there's other people involved. But, you know, let's just say, if someone ever told you to be yourself when you're going to college, that's bad advice. If you care about going to college. I think the system is after 2014, I think the university system is beyond, they're a cult, man. It's just a cult. Would I still be successful? Who said I'm successful, bro? That's because I'm rich. Yeah, it turns out you don't need college for any of that. Yeah. You do something to protect your eyes. From what? Locking the domestic Qualcomm bootloader. Should we break it? What will it get me? I do need 1 million followers. That's right. Still have 353 people. I will pee. I'll come right back. Now I gotta go work, guys. I gotta go work. It's work time. No room tour. You follow me on LinkedIn? Bro, LinkedIn is the biggest joke of a social network ever. If you're expecting anything from LinkedIn, you know how long I've had it posted on my LinkedIn that I want to date? And like, let's just say, of all the dating platforms, LinkedIn is the lowest quality. Do you really want like career climby women? That's what you get on LinkedIn. Do you really want career climby men? Do you really want career climby people? And the answer is no. So don't look on LinkedIn. You're a subscriber, so I won't ban you for that PS4 shit, but this is how much I care about the PS4. You see this? That's too much. That's how much I care. Finish it? What? You're going to get a diploma? You're going to wake up? You're going to feel good about yourself because you got a diploma on the wall? I never hacked no AT&T. You subbed? Thank you. Thank you, Johnny Carl. I appreciate it. Oh, but job posts. Oh, so you can get validation from some guy. There's plenty of jobs that'll hire you without a college education. I have no college education. I've worked at Google. I've worked at Facebook. I've worked at SpaceX. To be fair, I was an intern and a contractor for Google. I was full-time at Facebook. I don't know how that got by him. And I was intern at SpaceX. But look, if you want full-time jobs, you can get them. You just got to prove yourself, man. What I fail? Oh, I didn't go to college, so I can't be an Amazon intern? Oh, that's too bad. Come on, Mr. Bezos. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Next summer, Jeff Bezos, if you offer me an internship, I'll come intern at Amazon. I'll work on whatever you want. But it's got to be from Jeff Bezos. That's right. Now we got to get tea. Love to get tea with Jeff Bezos. I think that'd be cool. Are you going to do GitHub roasting again? No, we did that. We did that already. We did it last time. We're going to make a thing out of it. Should it be Phil time? Should we watch some Dr. Phil and make fun of it? It was a pretty nice, implementation. It's binary search, and I can't believe it decompiled so nicely. It's beautiful. How do jump tables relate to steering wheel? It's not a jump table. It's like just a lookup. How is jump table related to steering wheel? So this is the code that runs on the steering controller of the Honda. Watch my code blue talk if you want to figure out how to get it. Have you looked into Rust? Yeah, I know a little bit of Rust. I was an intern at SpaceX. I was an intern. Pretty cool. Very cool, you know? I wish there would have been something. If I felt like I could actually contribute something to the Mars effort, like beyond being like, you know, a mid-tier engineer, I would. Why does the car limit the steering in the first place? It's done for safety. Like, for example, the Toyotas, I think, don't limit the steering enough. The Hondas limit it a bit too much. So, you know. All right, I gotta go. It's probably lunchtime at work. I'm gonna go eat lunch at work. Am I not a 10x engineer? When I'm motivated, I don't know. I'm an established project, probably not. To get things started and to design things well, yeah, probably. My favorite programming language? I don't know, man. That's been going around Twitter. Bye-bye.